Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Guffs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/learn and earn today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Grossenberg Implement is passing the savings on to you. This week only, save 8% on bulk fluid storage products. Call the parts department for options to fit your operation. Grossenbergs have on-farm delivery for oil and any other bulk fluid you need. Make sure you don't run out of bulk fluid storage products. Contact one of Grossenberg's 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. This offer good only at Grossenberg Implement, your servicing dealer since 1937.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierre, South Dakota, where tonight we bring you girls basketball action from Fort Pierre as the visiting Gregory Lady Gorillas will take on your Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. This is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live, bringing you the play-by-play tonight, a part of the LiveTicket.tv network. And looking at the rosters here, first thing I notice is a couple of appears to be, at least on paper, a couple of evenly matched teams. Each team only having a couple seniors on their roster, so a couple of young teams. Gregory just a single junior on their roster as well. Stanley County coming in with just a few juniors themselves. So a couple of young ball clubs here matching up tonight, and we'll see in just a few minutes here which one will come out on top tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about the visiting Lady Gorillas from Gregory. Come into tonight's contest with an overall record of 4-4, whereas Stanley County has an overall record of 4-9. So similar teams on paper, similar records as well. Stanley County playing 5 more games, as I'm sure the Gorillas have been hampered by some of that weather that they've experienced in the last couple of weeks. I thought we had a lot of snow around here, but they got a ton more down south in that Gregory winter area. So I'm sure that's hampered their efforts to get on the court. So we'll see if the Lady Buffaloes can take some of that court experience, having played 5 more games, and come away with their first victory at home on the year. As the clock winds down here, we'll go ahead and we'll prep here for the national anthem, and then we'll bring you starting lineups here once they are announced. So let's go ahead and we'll pause here briefly, and once the colors have been retired from the court, we'll come back to live action right here from Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierre. All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium here in Fort Pierre as we get ready for starting lineups. And as I was looking across the way over at the Stanley County bench, I noticed that doesn't appear that Caden's Hand is on the Stanley County bench tonight. Not in street clothes or anything of that nature, so not sure what her absence is for, but certainly going to hurt the Lady Buffaloes size-wise, so expect the Lady Gorillas to have a bit of a size advantage inside tonight without the presence of Caden's Hand. I'll go ahead and once the starters are announced, I'll bring you those starting lineups here as well. All right, here's your starters for the visiting Lady Gorillas of Gregory. Going to start with number 4, sophomore guard Ashlyn Vosika. Senior guard number 11, Cassidy Kaiser. Freshman guard forward number 20, Asia Vanderwerf. Number 23 is senior guard Jesse Vanderwerf. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Gorillas was, I missed the number, but I believe it was, I'll see if I can catch it here as they head back to the huddle. It was number 24, junior center Maya Dieterman. And your starters for the Lady Buffaloes at a guard spot, junior guard number 3, Maddie Duffy. Number 10, a sophomore guard Morgan Hoffman getting the start tonight. Number 12, sophomore forward Kason McGee getting the start tonight, along with senior guard Allie Juarez. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Buffaloes, freshman center number 13, Brecklin Huebner. I also noticed in the Lady Buffalo lineup, no Corey Gabriel either tonight. So I'm wondering if possible, if Corey and Cadence aren't possibly part of, I know there was like state one act play recently, so I don't know if they're possibly involved in that, or obviously hopefully some school function going on that explains the absence of Cadence and Corey tonight. But Lady Buffs will certainly lose a little bit of firepower there, but we'll just have to obviously adjust without them and make adjustments along the way and see if they can pull out a victory here tonight. Again, looking for their first home victory on the season. It's going to be Brooklyn Huebner jumping up against Asia Vanderwerf. First possession is going to go to the Lady Gorillas. Baseline drive by Asia Vanderwerf. Kicks it out around the perimeter. Swing it over to Jessie Vanderwerf. She'll drive left. Partially blocked by Huebner. And Lady Buffaloes come away with the possession. Here's Duffy with it for the Buffaloes. At the elbow is Huebner. Hands it off to Hoffman. Hoffman for 3. That comes up just short. And rebounded by the Lady Gorillas. They push it up court. And that is going to be number 11, Cassidy Kaiser, going coast to coast with it. She's going to get fouled on that attempt and head to the free throw line for a couple. Kaiser's first free throw is up and good. I think the Gorillas with the first point on the board. Kaiser's second, up and good as well. Lady Gorillas putting on some full court pressure. Lady Buffaloes break it. Here's Hoffman. Partially blocked, gets her own shot back and puts it up and in for 2. The Gorillas across the timeline. That's Asia Vanderwerf. Hands it off to Kaiser. Kaiser drives again, kicks it out. Swing it to the corner. 3-point attempt by Asia Vanderwerf is good. Buffalo's able to break the pressure again, nearly turn it over, able to get it to Duffy. Duffy over to Juarez, who drives baseline with it, gets it to McGee, who loses it. Here come the Lady Gorillas once again. Drive by Vanderwerth. That layup is up and good. Jesse Vanderwerth on the board with 2. And Gorillas extend their lead to 7-2 here early on. Here's Hoffman across the timeline. Gets it to McGee. McGee to Hoffman from the corner. Corner 3. That's up and good. Morgan Hoffman with all 5 Lady Buffalo points. As the Lady Gorillas look to set up their offense once again. Here's Kaiser with it. Swings it over to Vosica. They go inside down low to Dieterman. And Dieterman puts it up and in for 2. Back and forth, the two teams go here early on. Here's Juarez with it, loses it, but doesn't get fouled. So Lady Buffalo basketball underneath their own basket. McGee to inbound to Hoffman. Hoffman baseline jumper is up and good. Hoffman off to a hot start as she has all 7 Lady Buffalo points. Gorillas back down the court quickly, and Kaiser on the drive and will get fouled again and head back to the free throw line. Kaiser's first comes up short this time. Kaiser's second attempt is good. And looks like we're going to have a timeout on the court here. Let's go ahead and we'll take one as well. And looks like it's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take 30 as well. We'll be back right after.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium. 5:25 left to play here in quarter number 1. Gregory Lady Gorillas off to a 10-7 lead here early on. Inbound goes to Allie Warrish. She'll cross the timeline with it. Gets it over to McGee. McGee will drive. Kicks to Hoffman. Hoffman will kick it out to Juarez. Juarez back over to Duffy. Duffy drives left underneath the basket now. Finds McGee underneath. McGee puts up the shot off the glass and good. So Kason McGee with her first 2. As the Buffaloes cut the deficit to 1. Here's Jesse Vanderwerth. They get it inside underneath. That's going to be Kaiser once again heading to the free throw line. Kaiser 3 of 4 from the line, all 3 of her points coming from the free throw line. Being able to get the roll on that free throw. Second free throw rattles out, rebounded by Huebner. Stop to Duffy. Duffy finds Juarez. Juarez to Huebner at the free throw line. Back to Duffy. Loses it momentarily now. Scramble for the ball. It's going to go off the Lady Buffaloes and be Gorilla basketball. 4:34 remaining here in quarter number 1. Gorillas with an 11-9 lead. As Jesse Vanderwerth crosses the timeline. Gets it off to Kaiser again. Kaiser kicks it to the corner for Asia Vanderwerth, and Vanderwerth hits her second 3 of the first quarter. extend the Gorilla lead to 14-9 as we have a turnover. Here's Jessie Vanderwerth with it. Goes baseline. Up and in off the glass. Her second bucket. As just like that, the Gorillas extend their lead now to 16-9. And McGee is going to lose control of it. Another Lady Buffalo turnover. As number 4, Cameron Norman will check in for the Lady Buffaloes. Looks like number 2 in as well here for the Gregory Gorillas. That's going to be Bridget Eliason. There's Jessie Vanderwerth with it once again. To Kaiser. Back to Vanderwerth for 3. And Jessie Vanderwerth hits her first 3. And the Gorillas cannot miss here early on as they now have extended to a double-digit lead, 19-9, with McGee, who loses it. And McGee will pick up a foul. Well, it seems like it was just 10-9 just a second ago, and a 9-0 run here now for the Gorillas has extended that lead to 19-9. Here's Jessie Vanderwerth once again setting up the offense. Over to Asia Vanderwerth, back to Jessie. Down low, that's going to be blocked by Hebner. And the Lady Buffaloes come away with it. Here's Duffy to her left. Will stop, takes the jumper, partially blocked. Gorillas push it back up court. As they find number 20, Asia Vanderwerth, underneath the basket for her first 2-point bucket of the game. And we're going to have a timeout here from the Lady Buffaloes. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Let's go ahead and take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce, South Dakota. If my poor memory serves me correctly, this was a 10-9 ball game at one point, so an 11-0 run by the Lady Gorillas have extended that lead now to 21-9 as Duffy is going to get fouled in the backcourt. Inbound will go to Hoffman. She'll bring it across the timeline. Hoffman gets it over to Norman. He hands it back to Duffy. Duffy drives left with it, kicks it to McGee along the baseline, and she's going to dribble on that baseline for another Lady Buffalo turnover. And Cassidy Kaiser setting things up this time for the Lady Gorillas as she gets it off to a number I can't quite see. It goes inside, back to Kaiser. Kaiser's shot missed, gets her own rebound though, puts up the shot once again, misses this second time, and now goes off of Kaiser, and it'll be Lady Buffalo basketball. 2:21 remaining here in quarter number 1. As we have more substitutions, number 11, Kiera Briggs, checking in for the Lady Buffaloes. Briggs inbounds to Hoffman, who gets it over to Juarez. Back to Hoffman. And back to Juarez. Juarez looking for options. Nice backdoor cut by Hoffman. Couldn't quite execute the pass. Right idea, though. 12 has checked in for the ball game for the Lady Gorillas. Number 12, Ella Spurl. There's Asia Vanderworth with it. Here's Spurl. Swings it over to Bridget Eliason. And that's going to go off the hands of Asia Vanderworth and beat Lady Buffalo basketball with 1:50 remaining in quarter number 1. Gorillas still applying that full court pressure. They back off a bit of it now. Juarez crosses the timeline. Tries to get it to Hoffman. Another Lady Buffalo turnover. Gorillas push it up court, and we got an offensive foul on Jessie Vanderworth. As number 1, Danny Vanderworth will check into the ball game for the Lady Gorillas. The inbound goes to Juarez. Juarez looking for some help, hands it off to Duffy, who loses it momentarily. Back to Juarez. Juarez will drive middle. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman with a 3 from the top of the key. Comes up short. It's going to go out of bounds and be Lady Gorilla basketball. Here's Cassidy Kaiser with it. Swings it over to Jessie Vanderworth. She'll drive baseline with it. Puts up the jumper. Off the back iron. And Hoffman comes away with the rebound. She pushes it up court for the Lady Buffaloes. Gets it over to Briggs, who swings it to Juarez. Pump fakes, drives. Shot no good. Hoffman comes away with the rebound. Still 15 to go on the shot clock. It did not reset, did not hit the rim. Lady Buffs have 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Duffy puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. And rebound goes to the Lady Gorillas with under 30 seconds to go, as they can play for the final shot with the shot clock off. Here's Danny Vanderworth with it. That was Kaiser, I believe. Sorry about that. Shot missed. Battle for the ball underneath. We're going to have a jump ball situation. Possession arrow favors the Lady Buffaloes with 15.3 seconds remaining. See if the Lady Buffaloes recognize how much time is left as Morris crosses the timeline with it. They have 6 on it now. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman drives baseline, gets tripped up, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Lady Buffaloes with just 1.8 seconds remaining, though, to get a shot off. Your score remains 21-9. As Rachel Runge is checked into the ball game, and she'll inbound it for the Lady Buffaloes. Gets to Hoffman. Hoffman's got to put it up quick. Clock did not run. And there is your final buzzer. And after one quarter, it is going to be the Gregory Lady Gorillas 21, your Stanley County Buffaloes 9. Let's go ahead and we'll take a quarter break. We'll come back with second quarter action right after this.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as we get ready for second quarter action. It was an 11-0 run by the Gregory Lady Gorillas to help them with a 21-9 first quarter lead, as they will have first possession here of the second quarter. Here's Jesse Vanderwerth with it on the drive. Puts up the floater and in for two. Here's McGee with it. She'll lose it, though. Another Lady Buffalo turnover. It's just been one of those Achilles heels for the Lady Buffaloes. There's another three-point attempt by the Gorillas. That one's good as well by Jessie Vanderwerth, her second three of the evening. As the Gorillas now have extended their lead to 26-9. Another turnover, steal by the Gorillas, as that's Ella Spurl on the steal. That shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds and be Lady Buffalo basketball. More substitutions here by the Lady Gorillas. I see number 4 out there now. Ashlyn Fosika checking back in, as well as Maya Dieterman, number 24, checking back in as well. Inbound goes to Kiera Briggs. Briggs will cross the timeline with it, gets it back to McGee. McGee drives middle with it, puts up the jumper. Comes up short, rebound goes to Dieterman. Here comes Jessie Vanderwerth with it. She'll drive middle with it, puts up the shot. No good, but is going to get fouled. So Jessie Vanderwerth will head to the free throw line for a couple. This is now a 16-0 run for the Lady Gorillas, as it was 10-9 at one point in the first quarter, as the first free throw rims off. Second free throw rims out as well. Offensive rebound underneath by the Gorillas. Can't quite see a number there. As that jumper, as it goes back to Jessie Vanderwerth, and she'll knock down that jumper for two more. Here's Briggs with it for the Lady Buffaloes. In some trouble as she picked up her dribble, trying to find some help, finds McGee, who gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman will drive left, gets a block from behind. Here come the Gorillas once again. That layup partially blocked. Offensive rebound, though, by the Gorillas. That shot comes up short as well. We got a jump ball situation, and possession arrow is going to favor the Gorillas. Rachel Runge and Cameron Norman checking back in for the Lady Buffaloes. Gorillas inbound underneath their own basket. Goes to Vanderwerth. Back inside to Kaiser. Back out to Vanderwerth. Another jumper, and another one is good by Vanderwerth. A long two. As that'll extend the Gorilla lead to 30-9 and make it a 20-0 run. As the Lady Buffaloes nearly turn it over once again. Hoffman with it, over to Norman. Norman gets to McGee, swings it over to Briggs. Briggs' jumper no good. And rebound goes to the Gorillas. Here's Kaiser with it. Inside to Dieterman, who kicks it back out. Wide open three-point attempt. Good once again by Jessie Vanderwerth, her third three of this ball game. As McGee will set up the offense now for the Lady Buffaloes, as she'll drive baseline with it. Kicks it back out to Hoffman. Hoffman's long jumper, a little too strong. Rebounded by Vosika. Vanderwerth gets it over to Kaiser. Goes inside to Dieterman. Shot's no good, but she will head to the free throw line. So Dieterman's first free throw attempts of the evening. First one is too strong. It's Asia Vanderwerth. And it appears number 2, Bridget Eliason, is checked back in for the Lady Gorillas. 5:07 left here in the first half. Second free throw attempt by Dieterman, no good. Offensive rebound, that one comes up short as well by Kaiser. Here comes Hoffman. She pushes it up court. Finds McGee. McGee takes the 13, 14-foot jumper and drills it. So McGee's second bucket of the night, and that breaks a long scoring drought here by the Lady Buffaloes. Here's Vanderwerth with it again. She'll drive, spins, kicks it back out to Kaiser. She'll drive middle with it, loses it, able to regain it, but it's going to be a travel. And unofficially, I believe that was a 23-0 run by the Lady Gorillas, if my math is correct. Here's McGee with it. She'll cross the timeline. Gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to find McGee, temporarily knocked away. Lady Buff's able to maintain possession. Here's Juarez with it. Kicks it back out to Hoffman. Hoffman, another long jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Kaiser. They'll push it down court. And it's going to be last touched by the Gorillas and be Lady Buffalo basketball. As Duffy will check back in with 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Inbound goes to Runge, who gets it to Hoffman. Gets it knocked away from behind. Scramble for the loose ball. It's going to go off of touch by Hoffman last and be Gorilla basketball. Vanderwerth gets it over to Kaiser. Over to Dieterman. Dieterman wants a long three, too strong. And War is able to get the rebound off to Duffy. Duffy gets a screen, she'll drive it. And she's going to get fouled on that drive. So each team now with 16 fouls. Next foul on either team will send them to the free throw line for bonus free throws. Cameron Norman, number 4, checks back in for the Lady Buffaloes. Inbound goes to Runge. Back out to Duffy. Swinging around the perimeter to McGee. McGee back out to Juarez. Juarez will take the long jumper. A little too strong off the glass. Runge with an offensive rebound. That one's too strong. And scramble for the rebound is going to end up in the hands of the Gorillas. Here's Vanderwerth with it. Off to Kaiser. To Dieterman. Finds a wide open cutter to the basket. Number 20, Asia Vanderwerth, for her second 2-point bucket. That'll extend the lead to 35-11. Here's McGee with it for the Lady Buffs. To Juarez for 3. And Juarez able to knock down a 3. Just about 2:30 remaining here now in the first half as Vanderwerth will give it to Kaiser. Kaiser to Dieterman. Back to Kaiser. Back to Asia Vanderwerth for 3. That one's going to come up short. Rebounded by Duffy. Duffy pushes it ahead. Goes coast to coast with it. Shot's no good, but she's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. So Duffy's first free throw attempts by the Lady Buffaloes so far. She'll knock down the first. And Duffy off the mark on the second. As Vanderwerth walks it up court with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Over to Vosika. Long jumper by, didn't quite catch a number there. Offensive rebound's going to go to the Gorillas. We're going to have a foul underneath. Actually, the foul looks like it's going to go against the Lady Gorillas as we're heading to the other end here for free throws. Looks like Rachel Runge heading to the free throw line. 1-1. Runge's first. Catches just the front of the rim. And scramble for the loose ball. Runge able to run it down, gets it off to Duffy. Duffy over to Norman. Norman's long jumper no good. And rebound goes to the Gorillas. As Vosika crosses the timeline with it, gets it over to, I believe that's number 1, Danny Vanderwerth, and she is going to get fouled on that attempt and head to the free throw line. Danny Vanderwerth, just a 7th grader. Again, 2 young teams here. Vanderwerth's free throw is up and good. Her first point of the evening. Case and McGee checking back in for the Lady Buffaloes. We're second off the mark. Lady Buffaloes with the rebound. Duffy with it now. Over to Norman. Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman will drive middle with it. Puts up the floater. And able to get the roll for another bucket. Here's Jesse Vanderwerth looking for the screen. Opts to go left with it. Nice pass down low. Can't convert the layup, and that was Eliason on that miss. And Lady Buffaloes turn it right back over. That shot off the glass, no good by Vosika. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to go against the Lady Gorillas as we're going to head back once again to the west end of the court and shoot free throws. As Brecken Hebner will check back in for the Lady Buffaloes. Duffy will head to the free throw line. Still just a 1-1. 9th team foul on the Lady Gorillas. Duffy's free throw is good, so she'll earn another. And Duffy knocks down the second as well. Just about 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Lady Gorillas with 36-19 lead over the Lady Buffaloes. Here's Vanderwerth with it, gets it over to, is that a 21 out there? Yes, it is. That's Reagan Grazer has checked into the ball game. Here's Danny Vanderwerth from 3. Comes up short, offensive rebound by the Gorillas. Number 12, that's going to be Ella Sproul on that offensive rebound, and she was going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. So Sproul with a couple free throws. She'll knock down the first. And second one comes up short. Offensive rebound by Danny Vanderwerth. She puts it back up. No good. Gets her own rebound. And it's going to shuffle the feet for traveling. So Lady Buffaloes with 23.6 seconds to work with. Shot clock is off. Inbound goes to Juarez. Juarez has some numbers here, but she takes it herself. Left-handed layup is up and good. Nice job by Juarez on that possession. And so the Lady Gorillas can play for the final shot. Vosika for 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Duffy. She can get one off here. 3 seconds. Duffy will drive. And we have a blocking foul, it appears. So Duffy, with 1.1 seconds remaining, will head to the free throw line for 2. Duffy's good on the first. Duffy knocks down the second as well. And no shot attempt at the buzzer. And so at the half, it is going to be the Gregory Lady Gorillas 37, your Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 23. Let's go ahead and we'll take a halftime break here. I'm going to go and tally up some unofficial stats, and we'll bring you second half action here from Parkview Auditorium in just a few minutes.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
No need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place, because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives.
Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Guffs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierre, South Dakota, as we get ready for second half action here. Before we get to the stats, let's go ahead and mention I saw a Facebook post that the Stanley County one-act play will head to state competition for the state, or for the second year in a row, I should say. So want to give a shout out to those kids participating in one act, and also to their coaches, Shirley Swanson and Jennifer Milliken, for a fine job. So congratulations, students and coaches. I also want to mention our next broadcast will be Thursday night right here from Parkview Auditorium, as it'll be a doubleheader action as the Crow Creek Chieftains will head to town. I believe the girls game probably be an earlier start, probably around that 6:30 time, with the boys varsity to follow more than likely around that 8 p.m. time. So if you can't make it, certainly join us right here on Go Buffs Live. I believe the radio station will be here to cover the play-by-play for that one, but I'll certainly be here to run the production side of things for you folks who enjoy watching from home. With that, let's go ahead and we'll cover some first half stats here unofficially. Let's go ahead and we'll start with the visiting Gregory Lady Gorillas. They are led by their senior guard, Jesse Vanderwerth, who had 19 in the first half, including 3 3-pointers, followed by Asia Vanderwerth, also in double digits, with 10, a couple of 3-pointers from her as well. Looks like next leading scorer then was Cassidy Kaiser with 4 free throws for her 4 points. Maya Dieterman with a bucket for 2, and Danny Vanderwerth and Ellis Spurl with a couple of free throws for 1 point apiece for the Lady Gorillas. As far as the Lady Buffaloes go, they are led by Morgan Hoffman with 9 points at the half, followed by Maddie Duffy and Allie Warres with 5 points apiece, and Keeson McGee with 4 points, rounding out the Lady Buffalo scoring. It was actually a a competitive first quarter. At one point, it was a 10-9 Lady Gorilla lead, and then the Lady Gorillas went on a huge, what was my math here, unofficially 23-0 run to kind of blow this game open a bit. So they took a 21-9 lead after quarter one. Lady Buffaloes played a little bit better second quarter, only being outscored by 2, 16-14, which leads us to our 37-23 halftime score. As it appears the Lady Buffaloes will get first possession of the second half here. And the inbound will go to Duffy. Gets it over to Juarez. Juarez finds McGee in the low post, turns around. Shot doesn't go, rebound by the Gorillas. Here's Jesse Vanderwerth with it. Pushes it up court, takes the jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound as Morgan Hoffman will come away with it. Yes, I'll need to change my quarter here as we're in the third quarter now. There's Juarez looking for options once again. She'll drive baseline with it. Finds Runge at the elbow, loses it. And here's Vanderwerth with it once again. Finds a teammate underneath the basket that can't quite see what number that is right now. Looks like it's going to be 20, so give Asia Vanderwerth the bucket. And a near steal by the Gorillas, but can't maintain possession. It'll go out of bounds as it goes off of Vosika, who nearly had the steal. Inbound goes to McGee. She'll drive it to her left, gets it off to Duffy. Duffy with a jumper, comes up short. And that's going to go off of the Gorillas. Gorillas is going to be Lady Buffalo basketball. And we have a foul on the inbound. Looks like it's going to go against the Lady Buffaloes. So an offensive foul on the inbound pass. And here's Vanderwerth to set things up once again here for the Lady Gorillas. Gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser will drive middle. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Asia Vanderwerth. Drives baseline. That shot a little too strong. Rebounded by Juarez. Gets it off to Duffy. And back to Juarez, who will cross the timeline. Back to Duffy at the top of the key. Goes left, drives left. Left-handed layup, can't get it to go as it spins off the rim. Rebounded by Kaiser, has a teammate, that's Dieterman, down low, and count the bucket and the foul. So Maya Dieterman will head to the free throw line to try to convert the three-point play. As Cameron Norman and Brecken Heebner will check in for the Lady Buffaloes. And Dieterman able to complete the three-point play. Duffy down to McGee, cross court. Now to Heebner at the free throw line. Heebner back out to Norman. Norman will take the deep three, comes up short. Gets her own rebound now to Heebner in the high post. And loses it. Gets it right back though. Heebner's right there off the glass, too strong. And Heebner's going to pick up a loose ball foul. Here's Kaiser with it as she'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Vanderwerth, who drives baseline with it. Comes up short, gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Asia Vanderwerth. That jumper rims out. And Hoffman with the rebound for the Lady Buffs gets it off to Norman. Norman to Huebner at the elbow. Back to Hoffman, who had a good first half for the Lady Buffaloes. That jumper comes up short. Back into Norman's hand. Norman's jumper no good, but she's going to get fouled. And Cameron Norman will head to the free throw line for a couple. Norman able to knock down the first free throw. Her first point of the evening. It looks like number 2, Bridget Eliason, is checked in for the Gorillas. And Norman 2 for 2 from the line. Here's Vanderwerth with it. Gets a screen. Drives middle, kicks it out to, I believe that's Asia Vanderwerth from the corner. Long jumper, no good. Offensive rebound by Kaiser. Can't convert the layup. Scramble for the loose ball. Duffy comes away with it. Duffy has a bit of an opening. Puts up the layup. Left-handed layup comes up short. And it is going to remain Lady Buffalo basketball. Not sure if the Lady Buffaloes realize it, as all 4 of them are near the half-court line. Inbound goes to Duffy. Duffy's going to shuffle the feet and travel. Here's Vanderwerth once again setting up the Gorilla offense. Gets it over to Asia Vanderwerth. Nearly stolen by Hoffman. Scramble for the loose ball. Ends up in the Gorillas' hands. Down low to Dieterman. Dieterman up and in off the glass. So Dieterman with 4 points the second half. That's Hoffman on the baseline drive. Gets it to McGee. McGee's 15-foot jumper is up and good. So 44-27 with just under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Vanderwerth setting things up once again. Finds Asia Vanderwerth. Another long jumper off the back iron. And McGee will come away with the rebound. Hands it off to Duffy. Duffy over to Hoffman. To Norman. 3-point attempt comes up short. Huebner there for the offensive rebound. Back to Duffy. Norman once again. She'll take another 3. Can't get that one to go either. This time rebounded by the Gorillas. Here comes Vanderwerth. Takes it coast to coast. Left-handed. Didn't use the left hand, but layup is good nevertheless. And so Jessie Vanderwerth with her first 2 points of the second half. And we have a timeout on the court. Looks like it's going to be a full. Let's go ahead. We'll take a full timeout with them. And we will be back in 1 minute right after this.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium, where it's the Gregory Lady Gorillas with a comfortable 46-27 lead over the Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County. Exactly 3 minutes remain here in the third quarter. Inbound will go to Hoffman. And we have a Another offensive foul, it appears, on the Lady Buffaloes. And so it'll be Jessie Vanderwerth, as she's done most of this ball game, setting things up here offensively for the Gorillas. Down low to Kaiser. Kaiser spins to the middle, up off the glass, gets the roll, and good for two. Her first 2-point bucket of the night. Here's Norman with it, gets it over to Duffy. Duffy drives left with it, puts up the left-handed layup, a little too strong. And Kaiser comes away with the board. And Kaiser takes it underneath to Eliason, who tries to get it to a teammate, but off the Lady Buffaloes. As it looks like Dandy Vanderwerth back in for the Lady Gorillas, as is Ella Spurl. There's Vanderwerth on the jumper, a little too strong on that one. Rebounded by Hoffman. And Hoffman will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Buffs, gets a screen. Hoffman will put up the jumper. That one's off the mark, rebounded by Vanderwerth. She's got the numbers, she'll push it. Down low to Danny Vanderwerth, and she'll put it up off the glass for two. Her first field goal of the ball game. As that'll extend the Gorilla lead to 50-27 with 1:45 here to go in quarter number 3. And Duffy with a deep three attempt. Duffy drills it, her first three of the ball game. I'd like to see a lot more of that from the Lady Buffaloes. Duffy's got a nice shot. That was her first three-point attempt even, I believe, as they find Danny Vanderwerth wide open underneath. So back-to-back buckets from Danny Vanderwerth. Here's Duffy again. And we're going to have a blocking foul this time called on the Gorillas. As it looks like number 21, Reagan Grazer, will check into the ball game. Duffy inbounds to Runge. Gets it back to Duffy. Goes back to Runge, gets a screen from Duffy. Cross court to Briggs. Briggs' jumper no good. Nice hustle by Juarez with the offensive rebound. Shot is no good, but she's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. So Allie Juarez to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Juarez good on her first free throw. Juarez a little too strong on the second as it goes off the back iron, rebounded by the Gorillas. This is Lyson with it, gets it over to Danny Vanderwerth, and she is, looks like they're going to count the bucket. Thought they might have called it on the floor, but it looks like it might be a continuation. So count the bucket. As Danny Vanderwerth will head to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Vanderwerth does by knocking down the free throw. Here's Briggs with it as she's going to get called for a double dribble. .40 seconds remain now here in quarter number 3. Kaiser will set things up this time for the Lady Gorillas. Kaiser goes left. She'll take the jumper. Too strong. Rebounded by McGee. McGee pushes it up court, hands it off to Duffy. Lady Buffaloes with 25 seconds now to work with. Tries to hand it to McGee. McGee loses it. Duffy able to recover momentarily. Now another turnover here by the Gorillas as McGee comes away with it, but I thought maybe she traveled first, but they're going to call a blocking foul on the Gorillas. So each team now with 5 team fouls, I believe. Maybe that's just 4 on the Lady Gorillas. So Buffaloes to inbound underneath their own basket. As Hoffman is going to get called for an offensive foul. Boy, that's like the 3rd or 4th offensive call on an inbound play tonight for the Lady Buffaloes. And so now just 10 seconds to go here. Lady Gorillas can play for the final shot here of the 3rd quarter. As it's stolen by Briggs. Briggs finds Juarez. Juarez doesn't quite get the shot off. I think it was blocked anyway by Kaiser at the buzzer. And so after 3, it is going to be the Gregory Lady Gorillas 55 and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 31. Let's go ahead and we'll take a quarter break and be back with 4th quarter action right after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
All right, back live here at the start of quarter number 4. If my math is correct, the Lady Buffaloes were outscored 18-8 in that 3rd quarter. As that shot falls, that was Kaiser, I believe, on the bucket. As the Gorillas will extend their lead now to 57-31. Inside to Juarez. Juarez looking for help, finds McGee. McGee with a 15-footer. Off the mark, and Kaiser with another rebound. Down court looking for Asia Vanderwerth, but a little too high. And Kiera Briggs will cross the timeline here for the Lady Buffaloes to set up the offense. Over to Juarez. Back to Briggs. Swings it to McGee. McGee will take another jumper. Again, can't get it to go. Kaiser with another rebound. Heaves it down court to a wide open Asia Vanderwerth, and she will complete the layup. Briggs again for the Lady Buffaloes. Hands it off to Hoffman. Hoffman will drive towards the middle, gets it blocked from behind, but now there's going to be a late foul called. So Morgan Hoffman will head to the free throw line for a couple. Her first free throws of the evening. And the first one rims out. As Cameron Norman will check back in for the Lady Buffs. Hoffman's second too strong. As Vanderwerth will run down the rebound. Goes down court to Fosika. Back to Vanderwerth. 4-3, and she knocks down another one. So Jessie Vanderwerth with her 4th three-pointer of the evening. We'll extend the lead to 62-31. As we will have a continuous clock now with that 31-point lead. Here's Norman with it. Out to Duffy, swings it to Juarez. Juarez's jumper a little too strong. And Gorillas run down the rebound. Here's Asia Vanderwerth with it. She'll take the long three-point jumper. No good. Norman there for the rebound. Gets it over to Duffy, who pushes it down court to McGee. McGee will drive middle. Kicks it out to Juarez. To Hoffman. Hoffman for three. That comes up short. Scramble for the rebound. Vanderwerth comes away with it. Vanderwerth will take it coast to coast. Puts up the layup attempt. Too strong. Vosika there, I believe, underneath for the offensive rebound. That's no good. And Duffy comes away with it underneath. Duffy down to Juarez. Juarez will kick it out to Norman. Norman for three. That's no good. Rebounded there by Dieterman. And the Gorillas back down court quickly. There's Kaiser. Comes up short on the layup. And here's Duffy with 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Duffy to her left. Jump stop, loses it. Scramble for the ball. Gorillas come away with it. Here comes Asia Vanderwerth, and she's going to get fouled by Hoffman. Looks like that is going to be team foul number 7 on the Lady Buffalo, so that'll send Asia Vanderwerth to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Asia's first free throw attempt of the evening is good. And she'll knock down the second as well. And looks like we have a timeout on the court. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and we'll take a quick 30 as well. We'll be back right after this.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
4:39 remaining in the ball game, and the Lady Gorillas with a comfortable 64-31 lead. There's Norman with it for the Lady Buffs as she'll drive to the left. That layup attempt comes up just short. The Gorillas will run down the rebound. And this is Danny Vanderwerth with it. Goes inside to I believe that was Sproul. Turnover as the Lady Buffaloes come away with it now. Norman back out to Duffy. Duffy on the drive, puts up the shot. Won't get it to go, but is going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. Duffy's first free throw. No good. And Duffy able to knock down the second. Asia Vanderwerth will take the deep jumper from three. No good. Offensive rebound by the Gorillas. Vanderwerth will try again, and this time she'll knock it down. That is going to be unofficially her third three of the contest. As that'll extend the lead to 67-32 with 3:30 to go. There's Duffy on a floater for two more. And the Gorillas keep on shooting. That's Asia Vanderwerth again. No good. Lady Buffaloes come away with the rebound. Get it down court quickly to Duffy. Duffy can't convert the layup. Back come down the Gorillas once again. Here's Asia Vanderwerth once again. Throws it away as Hoffman comes away with the steal. To Duffy once again. Tries to get it cross court. And is going to... Finds Duffy underneath. Duffy able to convert the layup. So 2:40 remaining. Now here's Danny Vanderwerth for three. Too strong. And I'm going to have an over-the-back foul on Bridget Eliason of the Gorillas. And looks like that should be the 17th foul, so we're going to head to the other end here for bonus free throws. Just a 1-and-1 situation. Like I believe that's number 11, Kira Briggs, at the free throw line. Briggs able to knock it down. So she is in the scorebook with her first point. And Briggs will knock down the second. This is Danny Vanderwerth with it. Nearly stolen by Briggs. And there's a steal by Hoffman. Hoffman in the wide open. She'll convert the left-handed layup. And it looks like we are going to have another timeout on the court here. Looks like it's going to be a full. Let's go and we'll take another timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
All right, that may not have been a full timeout after all. Let's go ahead and we'll get back to action here with the Gorillas with a 67-40 lead here with just under 2 minutes to play here in the ball game. Asia Vanderwerth over to Danny Vanderwerth. Back to Asia. Inside double team. Hoffman comes away with a steal. Finds McGee ahead. And McGee able to put it up and in for two. Asia over to Danny Vanderwerth. Inside to Eliason, and we're going to have a foul underneath. So that'll send Eliason to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Again, just a 1-and-1 situation. As I see number 25 of the Gorillas checking in for the first time, that's going to be Aubrey Miller. Free throw was good. So Eliason in the scorebook. And the second too strong off the back iron. Rebound goes to McGee. McGee pushes it up court. Going to get run down from behind, but is also going to get fouled at the same time. So Kaysen McGee will head to the free throw line. So a 1-and-1 for Kaysen McGee. McGee will knock down the first and earn a second. And McGee knocks down the second as well. There's Danny Vanderwerth to set things up here for the Gorillas. Let's go over to Spurl. Out to Miller. Back to Danny Vanderwerth. Drives middle, kicks it out. Corner jumper is good. That's going to be number 21, Reagan Grazer, with her first bucket. That three-point attempt by Duffy is nothing but net once again. Her second three-pointer of the night. As we play out the final 30-plus seconds here. Stolen at midcourt by Hoffman. Hoffman will convert the left-handed layup. As the Lady Gorillas can just run out the final 13 seconds here. As we're going to have a foul on Duffy underneath, preventing Spurl from getting that bucket, but Ella Spurl will head to the free throw line. .2 seconds remaining. Spurl a little too strong on the first attempt. And Spurl able to knock down the second. Here's Duffy. Under 5 seconds, see if she gets a shot up. Gets to Hoffman, who gets one up. And doesn't get the bank shot to go. And that'll be a final here from Parkview Auditorium. It's the Gregory Lady Gorillas 71 and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 49. So let's go ahead. Let's take a break here. I'm going to go ahead and tabulate some final unofficial stats and bring you a game recap here in just a few minutes. We'll be back right after this.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the Central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Grossenberg Implement is passing the savings on to you. This week only, save 8% on bulk fluid storage products. Call the parts department for options to fit your operation. Grossenbergs have on-farm delivery for oil and any other bulk fluid you need. Make sure you don't run out of bulk fluid storage products. Contact one of Grossenberg's 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. This offer good only at Grossenberg Implement, your servicing dealer since 1937.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as we recap tonight's contest, as it's the Gregory Lady Gorillas coming to Fort Pierre and taking a 71-49 victory over the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes a bit shorthanded tonight without two starters, but not sure if it would have made much difference in the end, as it was a close contest starting in that first quarter. Gregory with just a 10-9 lead early on, but then the Lady Gorillas explode for a 23-0 run to blow the game open, and the Lady Buffaloes could not recover after that run into the late first quarter, early second quarter, and just an uphill battle from there that the Lady Buffaloes could not overcome this evening. Let's go ahead and tally up some unofficial stats here. We'll start with the Lady Gorillas first. They were led by their senior point guard, Jessie Vanderwerth, who had 19 in the first half. She didn't play much in that second half, I don't believe, but ended up with 24 total points, followed by Asia Vanderwerth, just a freshman. I have her down with 19 on the evening, so the Lady Gorillas, 2 double-digit scorers. Let's see here, followed by, looks like Danny Vanderwerth, another Vanderwerth, with 8 points. Cassidy Kaiser with 8. Let's see here, Maya Dieterman pitching in 7. 2 points apiece from Ella Spurl on a couple free throws. Reagan Grazer with a bucket late there as well for her too. And Bridget Eliason putting in a free throw, getting in the scorebook for her point as well. Don't think I missed anybody there on the Lady Gorilla side of things. For the Lady Buffaloes, they were led tonight by their junior guard, Maddie Duffy, with 16. Morgan Hoffman followed that up with 13 points. Casey McGee ends up in double figures as well for the Lady Buffaloes with 10 on the evening. Ali Juarez finishes with 6. Looks like Cameron Norman with a couple free throws for 2. And Kiera Briggs knocking down a couple free throws as well for 2 points as well here for the Lady Buffaloes. So some strong offensive performances by the Lady Buffaloes in that second half. 3 in double-digit scoring, but just not enough firepower tonight, as the Lady Gorillas just too much Again, winning 71-49. Again, a lot of that having to do with that huge 23-0 run to end out the first quarter, starting into the second quarter early on in this ball game. So with that, we'll go ahead and wrap things up here from Parkview Auditorium. Once again, we'll be back here Thursday night as we will be hosting a doubleheader as the Crow Creek Chieftains come to town. I anticipate the girls varsity matchup starting around that 6:30 p.m. time, with the boys varsity to follow, hopefully around that 8 o'clock hour. And again, congratulations once again to the Stanley County State 1X students and coaches for qualifying for the state competition in 1X. So back-to-back years for those students. So congratulations to the kids and the coaches as well. Quite an honor to do that in back-to-back years. So best of luck to them. I'm not exactly sure when that state competition is, but again, good luck to those folks nonetheless. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll wrap things up here from Parkview Auditorium. Join us if you can Thursday night. Again, this is Brian Minning with Go Buffs Live. Everyone, have a good evening. Good night.